How's it going, everyone? This is Gario coming back with some more Let's Play StarCraft Remastered action. Today, we're almost done the Protoss campaign. Yeah, the original StarCraft is nearly over. So, before we head into what is the most challenging mission of the original StarCraft missions, let's take a look at the cinematic Return to Ire. There's a lot of cinematics in a short period of time. And sadly, there's no awesome little picture interlude here. It's just a bit of text. That's disappointing. At least we have this, though. God, that looks so nice.
All seems lost now, but still we must fight on. We must find Tassadar and secure his release from the Judicator before they can execute him for treason. Without him, I fear there is no way to defeat the Zerg and their overmind. Zeratul and his Dark Templar have vanished, leaving us to fend for ourselves. I wonder if Tassadar was mistaken to have put his trust in them. We are receiving a transmission from Captain Rayner's command ship.
This is Rayner. I'd like to help if I can. Tassadar laid it on the line for me and my crew on Char. I'd like to repay the debt. Besides, I'm a long way from home, surrounded by hostile aliens. I've got to do something.
Then you shall, old human. You shall.
And thus the start of an amazing friendship was born. So why is this mission the hardest in original StarCraft? Well, as you can see, we have almost no resources. We're basically flat broke. It's pretty sad.
Rainer here. Rainer here. Go ahead,
So it's been a while since I played these missions, even though this will be uploaded basically a day after the last one.
Sounds fun. This is Jimmy. Go ahead, Commander. Oh yeah.
I thought I hotkeyed that before. Whoops. That was a mistake.
Go ahead, Commander.
So let's actually talk about why it's hard, because I can say, oh, this is the toughest mission in the original StarCraft, but that doesn't do you very much good if I just say it and, you know, take my word for it.
Rainer here. Right on.
So what makes it difficult, apart from this lack of resources? We get a decent little chunk here. The gas geysers, of course, horribly placed, because what would Brood War or original StarCraft be without a terribly placed gas geyser?
This is Jimmy.
The big problem is there's no real easy expansion at all.
Rainer here. This should be
You have to kill bases in order to expand, and you need to expand very, very fast.
Go ahead, Commander. Sounds fun.
One thing I'm going to be trying to do is manage Hyperion's energy so I can constantly be zapping stuff with the Yamato gun, because the Yamato gun is insane. We don't even have a freaking gateway to start, it seems. Luckily, this is a perfect place for gateways to be built. Interceptors cost money. What in the hell is that probe doing out
Rainer
here?
here. This should be good. Anytime you're ready. Rainer here.
So we're just gonna Yamato this,
Right
and then
on.
head back there.
What would you ask of me?
Rainer here. Oh yeah.
See, we just get free cannons every so often with Yamato. And this is a really key point to defend, because the other thing that makes it really hard is the red base. The red base, where Tacitar's cell is located, is the single most difficult area to break. It is the most powerful stronghold in all of original StarCraft. Obviously, there are tougher bases in Brood War to break, but specifically the ones in, I'd say, Zerg number 8, which happens to also be the hardest mission in Brood War, so it seems the 8th mission of the last campaign is actually the hardest, so that's not bad for difficulty curve. I mean, it's not ideal that their final mission isn't the hardest, but the final missions aren't any slouch compared to the rest of the maps, which isn't that bad. So I'd say it's okay that the second to last mission is, or the third to last mission is the hardest. So we're just avoiding the supply block here. We're going to build another gateway. The reason the red base is so tough to break is it's kind of a joint base.
Anytime you're ready.
The joint base nature means there is an island in this case, and the island is where all their mining is. That's where their probes are, that's where their nexus is. Okay, that's my carrier, we're fine with that. Don't care if they shoot my carrier with dragoons. No micro necessary, was able to kill that observer without trying, which is good. Let's just saturate the gas here. And maybe get one more. Okay, just have to make sure Phoenix is okay. Oh dear. Don't die, Phoenix. Don't die. Oh god, Phoenix is a Dragoon. I can't rely on Phoenix. Dragoons are stupid. Don't hit Phoenix. Oh god. That is really, really terrible multitasking. Yeah, I'm very out of shape right now in terms of Brood War. I haven't played in quite a few days. I really hate throwing down this many cannons, but I kind of think I have to. Let's get Singularity Charge. That's a little important.
We require more Vespene gas.
Do we need more probes? Nope, that's fine.
Receiving.
That is okay. Just get another pylon here. And their other base, which has a temple, it's kind of like a temple. And it's really, really hard to approach by ground, but if you approach it by air, yeah, you have carriers, but you don't have arbiters. Even though the cinematic would like you to believe that you have arbiters, you don't get arbiters this mission. Spoiler alert. Arbiters are next map. They like to tease you and string you out a little while before they actually give you full tech. Yeah, 3 gateways is all I can really manage. What I need to do here is fend off red, have enough stuff to fend off red, and then push purple.
What would you ask?
This is Jimmy.
Oh god, Raynor almost maxed out on energy.
This should be good.
I wonder if I can waypoint Raynor
Require more Vespene gas.
to do that.
Transmitted.
Wait. What? Okay, yes you can. That's good to know. Okay, that is a Reaver.
Sounds fun.
Stop killing my probes.
Rainer here. Sounds fun.
Leave my probes alone. Especially my gas probes. Oh Jesus.
Construct additional pylons.
And I'm supply blocked. Yeah, I'm not paying attention, so. I also have a confession to make. It's like 1 a.m. here right now. Actually, it's like 1:30 a.m., so I'm I'm not going to be playing the best I can, so apologies for some really sloppy play. Like, getting supply blocked like that is pretty terrible. At least I remember to hotkey my gateway correctly. Alright, good. We just need to get a lot of Zealots and Dragoons. Get some upgrades.
This is Jimmy. This is Jimmy.
I'm actually gonna hotkey him to 3, and Phoenix to 7. There we go. I think we're actually good on probes, so I'm gonna stop probe production. Even though it always hurts me to stop probe production. I wonder if I can get another gate. Is that too ambitious? What's not too ambitious is getting another pylon. I'm gonna, again, rely mainly on gateway units because, as you saw earlier, maxing out on gateway units is never really a bad idea. Gotta keep throwing down pylons. I can build another row of gateways here and even expand this row of gateways up. Yeah, see, look at that. We just unsupply blocked ourselves immediately. One thing I do need to get before... I think I need to get a couple rounds of Zealots here. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to get a couple rounds of Zealots. The reason I want the Zealots is so I can have some extra gas banked up. Oh god, this probe is lost. This probe has no clue where he's going. But that's what we need. We need a citadel. And Raynor can Yamato again. Just soften that base up as much as possible. We need the Zealots. Enough Zealots to tank the damage from their, you know, their Reavers and other Dragoons. Alright, so let's just surround this Dragoon here. There we go. Yep, get it out of there. Is that a... Did I just see a Reaver? Oh no, Phoenix. Do not kill Phoenix. Alright, we got Zealot legs going.
This is Jimmy.
I really need to do something about that.
Anytime you're ready.
These guys need to just get out of there. And rather than... I'm just gonna build 3 cannons. It sucks because I just lost a production cycle of Zealots to afford that. I can't even build a production cycle anyway because I'm supply blocked again. Yeah, see, wow, we went to single-digit minerals and gas. We're really pushing the limits. We're really pushing the limits here. So we've got a couple control groups of Zealots. And some Dragoons. We just have to get our forces out of here. Alright, let's just make an attack here. We have to expand. And the sooner purple's out of my hair, the better. We gotta focus this Reaver here. I'm gonna need to build the Templar Archives in a moment. Oh, that's bad. That's not what you want to have happen, by the way. You want your zealots to tank for the dragoons.
You require more Vespene gas.
Oh, did I lose more probes from gas? Oh, that's not good at all.
My life fire. Isaac Duradun. Isaac
Alright, good. We managed to take that out. So, purple's bases, they're not too well defended. And there's only 2 of them.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You've not enough minerals.
So we've got another full zealot production cycle.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. You've not enough minerals. House for Adun. Thou transmitted. Input command. House.
So I'm not. You'll notice I'm not being really aggressive with Raynor at all, and that's just because he's so low on health.
You've not enough minerals. What man calls? Instructions. I love the cutoff. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
So we only have a group of 12 dragoons, which really sucks.
You've not enough minerals.
I want to build more dragoons as quickly as I can, because this is just too few to be effective, I feel. But luckily we'll be able to take at least 2, if not 3 bases. And from there, we're just going to do the standard max out build. So let's just set rally points to here. And then from here, we'll just make that F4, so... Alright, let's see. So F3, rally F4, rally... So hopefully that's good. Gonna need more gateways. Lots more gateways. I'm actually going to stop units for a little bit and focus on building some gateways and then building probably a nexus. Okay, I don't want a gateway there. I'm not going to build any more gateways there. All my other gateways will be there. Those are only temporary screen hotkeys I made, by the way. The reason I'm doing that is so I can just quickly rally. There, that should be enough gateways, so we're gonna throw down a nexus up here. And this will be... Actually, I need to rally all this shit here. So rally there. Rally there. Rally there. Rally there. Rally there. Actually, rally there. Okay, that is a lot of gateways, and I'm going to make sure this is controlled to 5. The reason I'm walking you through this mechanical stuff is just to kind of let you know what I'm doing and how I'm doing it, so if you want to try and macro a bit better, then you can. So we'll just build a nexus. I really should hotkey it to N again, rather than, like, X. I don't know why I hotkeyed it to X, but I did, so... There you go, you can feel free to judge me all you want. Let's just double expand.
Upgrade complete.
And build a lot of probes. So I can make this F3, this F4, even though it should be the other way around. Looks like an upgrade finished, so let's just get more attack.
Your command?
May have overmade probes just a tiny bit there.
You've not enough minerals.
Yeah, I want to get a nexus as quickly as I can here. So the goal is to just get this 2-3 base economy going as quickly as possible, and then hitting them. Yeah, see, we got a good geyser there. Oh, that's a great geyser too. Those are huge, huge gas geysers. It does give me the ability to go carriers. If I want to. Making carriers is a good skill Toy have, so... So I'm just gonna clone these units over here. This is what cloning is. This is called cloning, by the way. Cloning is kind of okay there, just because I'm dealing with so many, like, or I have so long to rally them. It doesn't really matter that much. Now I'm not sure if they're going to be hitting anywhere. We're just going to be main-arting probes a lot.
We are under attack.
We're still not ready to resume production. Like, by the way, what I'm doing right here is extraordinarily greedy.
We are under attack.
This is, like, ridiculous greed. I should be building units. Like, a lot of units. Really? Are you kidding me?
Go ahead, Commander.
Oh god, carrier, no.
This is Jimmy. Sounds fun.
That was so that was so careless. Oh my god. That was dreadful, man. That was so dreadful. Actually, I want to send it over there. There, I think that should be enough. I hope, yeah. I don't really care that I'm not mining efficiently from there right now. At least while we're idling here, we're getting upgrades. I can actually get a couple Archons. I have some spare Templar. I need a lot of Dragoons. See, look at that. That just spent my entire bank. Like, the whole thing is just gone. So we've got the rally going over there, which is fine. It could be better. That mineral income could actually be better, so I could make more probes. Yeah, let's just make more probes. Send these guys over to there.
You have not enough minerals.
See? Not... Yeah, these Dragoons, this is... Actually, making these pylons here was really bad. It created a shitty rally. So I'm going to kill them. This is, remember how I was talking about base management being important earlier? It's really important. Let's just kill this one too. Well, we're nearly maxed, which is good. Because I momentarily supply block myself.
You have not enough minerals.
See, I just can't make anything else here. I'm actually wasting gas on Templars, which is so funny. If I wanted, I suppose I could transition into carriers.
I have returned my hunger for battle.
Oh, we're outside limit. That's fine. So I built mostly Dragoons here, which is okay. Let's just make some Archons. Storm is okay in PvP, but it's not really like the, you know, it's not the shit. Yeah, Templars do their little awkward dance before merging there. Just upgrade one at a time. Yeah, I may actually decide to go carriers. If I do... where can I put the Cyber Core? I really want it to be next to my other production facilities.
Your command?
Or at least my other upgrades. There, that'll be fine.
Receiving. I long for combat. Go, Kola. We need focus. Galactus.
So I've got my 4 control groups, I'm just gonna move them all. So I think it would be good to attack now. Because now's a good time. We're building up money, and since we're building up money, we can actually just do some damage. So let's see what we can do here. The army doesn't look that big because it's, you know, just standard. It's just a Protoss, like a Protoss army, and Protoss army is very supply heavy. This is just in case I want to go carriers, because I might want to remax on carriers, which, I don't know, might not be the best idea, but, you know, fuck it, right? Let's make little boxes there to select units more optimally, set everything down, and see how long it takes. So we can just make some Stargates here. And now you're going to see their temple fortress.
Make use of me.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Receiving. Transmitting. Command. Receiving. Awaiting instructions.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Look at this. Look how long it's taking me to just rally frickin' units here. Like, see how massive this is? I'm going to lose stuff in a minute, but I haven't lost anything yet. And I'm just sending a probe up there. Oh, here come the Arbiters. Here's the stasis. It's coming. The stasis is going to get here. So let's just make more Dragoons. One round of Dragoons. Oh, I lost a probe there, so they do have units. That's fine. Actually, we don't even need to do shit. Kill the Arbiter! Look how the Dragoons just decide to stop attacking for a moment. Man, I was so hyped to go carriers. But, see, this is so much easier than carriers. I can just sort of bum rush the stasis cell now. Oh, there are the storms. So many storms.
The warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ah, let's just kill it. Kill the stasis cell.
I expected you to attempt to retrieve your hero. learn that the will of the Conclave is absolute. Make peace with Adun.
Stay thy hand, Adjudicator. The stewards of Tassadar shall not fall while the Dark Templar live. Call off your guards and stand aside, and you may yet live to see another moonrise.
I will not be addressed so by one so devoid of the Kala's light. You and your vile brethren shall die with these traitors.
Are you truly so blinded by your vaunted religion that you cannot see the fall ahead of you? Your conclave believes that they are winning this war, but all they have succeeded in doing is helping the Overmind to win.
What could you possibly know about our designs, blasphemer?
You speak of knowledge, Judicator. You speak of experience. I have journeyed through the darkness between the most distant stars. I have beheld the births of negative sounds and borne witness to the entropy of entire realities. Unto my experience, Balderus, all that you have built here on Ioran is but a fleeting dream. A dream from which your precious conclave shall awaken, finding themselves drowned in a greater nightmare.
We shall see.
And there you have it, the most difficult mission in the original StarCraft. Yeah, it really wasn't that difficult in retrospect. I just really sucked when I was younger. See, I was prepared for a much longer game. Look, I had more money banked than Fort Knox, man. Look at that bank. That's insane. I was prepared to go carriers, dude. I was prepared to just mass carriers after this initial attack softened them up, but they just didn't really have anything. And even though it's a real pain in the ass to traverse, yeah, it's fine, but... So, the reason why carriers just... going carriers right away on this map is a lot more risky and a lot more annoying is in small numbers carriers are weak. You have to have a lot of carriers in order for them to be powerful. They basically get exponentially stronger, and carriers aren't exactly amazing in PvP. And the problem is when you have a small attack force, because when you make carriers, right, you're going to get like 12 carriers is a lot. 18 is a huge star fleet. Like, that is a victory fleet of carriers, right? But the problem is, if you do that, look at how many arbiters they had. You saw how much they stasised of mine, right? They would be able to stasis almost my entire army, and I just couldn't do anything because stasis is so absolutely bonkers in Brood War. It is an insane ability. So it would basically take a long time for me to get the carriers, and by then they would have more of the stronger Protoss units that are really good at dealing with carriers. Because even when I come in with big numbers like that, even if I tried to spread the carriers, I would still get stasised until I didn't have very many left, and then they would use scouts to just kill me. Because even though scouts suck, if there's enough scouts and they focus fire my carriers, then my carrier's exponential strength is nullified when 12 of them are in stasis for a minute. Because I think that's how long it lasts, like a StarCraft minute. So that's kind of the TLDR of why I didn't do that, because I used to try and do that as a kid. And it never worked. It almost never worked. I mean, I could make it work now because I could get to carriers fast enough. And, like, rather than adding on all those gateways to just explode with a maxed out army, I could have just said, alright, I'll throw down 3 Stargates and build out of those for carriers, but, I don't know. It just seems so much more practical to go gateway units, even though Stargate is a lot more cool and awesome, but... Yeah, sorry to drag on this video, but I just kind of wanted to explain why I haven't gone for the really cool unit comp. I'll consider trying it next mission just to say that I built a carrier fleet this campaign, because I absolutely don't intend to do that on the final mission, so... Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for the penultimate mission of the original StarCraft.